Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh yeah. Well, take your time and don't live too fast. Troubles will come, they will pass. Go find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. Be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand.
So this is the current typhoon right now, but it's not a typhoon yet, but it's projected to only be a signal 1 or typhoon like 70 miles an hour. So I don't think this is going to be a good test for the typhoon barriers I put out by the beach and stuff, and the rock walls and stuff like that. Also, I don't think it's going to be a big rain event. You know, I live on the blue dot that's flashing right there, so in case you didn't know. And that's going to be, by Tuesday, it's going to be 70 miles an hour. And it'll be up there in northern Philippines. So I don't think it's going to be that big of an event, but you never know. So that's where the typhoon, you know, waiting on that typhoon right there to completely form so we could test out my typhoon. No, not really. I mean, I you know, it's come like Tuesday, it's only going to be 70 miles an hour. And it's probably going to hit land. So I don't got it. Maybe, I don't know if it crosses over. Right now, it don't really say much. It's heading west southwest, which is usually, it heads northwest up towards Manila, you know, up towards Taiwan or Hong Kong. That's what's going on. Maybe we'll get to test it out. You know, the typhoon block that I made out on the beach. We'll see how it works. See how if it rains a lot, maybe that's what I'm hoping for. At least it rains a lot. So I can see if how the driveway works out over a prolonged rain. Does it keep the leaves out of the drain and all that? And also, when that river comes down the beach, what does it do? Does it go around the wall and then up into my area and then back out? I don't think it can do that. Once it fills, if it did come in there, once it fills that area up inside my 2 walls that are angled, the rest of it will just flow by. Since it's already packed, I don't think it can go in and then out. I think it'll just fill up because of the way the walls are, you know, they're angled in, so it'll kind of like capture it enough so the outside could just sweep by, which will prevent erosion too. Even if it's water in there, as long as it keeps the other water from coming in, it'll be a good thing too. So you never know what kind of scenario it's going to have, you know, there. So we're going to wait and see. Woo! Kevin! Right through the coconut trees. Oh. Good morning, Philippines. Oh, had this leaf get beyond the barrier. Oh, no leaves there. Oh, but no leaves in the drain. Very good. They probably landed here. Oh, there was Ronald and another worker that used to work here. Somebody's coming. Wow, very early. Famous Marvin! Woo! OG! OG! So, I'm gonna do some work down here. I gotta plant that tree before. Anyway, these are some beautiful bananas. It's a scraggly bunch, but these are Lacundas bananas. My sister-in-law called it Rucundus, but it's Lacundas. You know, they look nice. I like the way they look. So let's go try to find a piece of tree that I want to plant. You know, from the tree that had all the nuts out front where we had to, I was gonna at first grow it through the concrete and try to seal it up, but you know, all that work that we did out here, all the money I spent, and then we're just gonna let the water go down the tree. The tree collect a lot of water and funnel it right down that hole and undermine the concrete that we just poured, so I couldn't do it. So I gotta try to save it now. I think it's gonna be that piece over there instead of what they saved here. I'll get back with you. So I got that tree planted and I'm gonna give it some fresh water. I'm also gonna give it some natural fertilizer because, you know, I got these bananas over there, right over there laying on the ground. They were too young when the storm came and knocked the banana stalk down. They were too young. I tried to bend the stalk back up and hopefully the stalk would be enough to feed the bananas, but they didn't grow. They started rot. You know, their stalk fell down, so I don't blame it. So there you go. This tree might not look like much, but I selected this piece because look, it has buds on every corner. Buds, buds, buds. And you know, it lived in salt sand, so it's hardy. This is some good dirt up off the slope. No salt. All fresh water's been flowing through this and feeding it with vitamins. I put some water at the bottom of the hole. Look, there's a sprout right there. A bud. It's a bud. On every tip, it's a bud. So hopefully it will recover. You see there's some green in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there is. So let me get the banana fertilizer we'll be finished with this job. I got more jobs to do. Like, look at this grass. I don't know if I'll get around to that today. Anyway, there's no sense in wasting these bananas and just letting them rot on the ground. They're too green. They'll never be ripe to eat. So I gotta cut that stalk down too later. That's what I'll do next after this. But so don't get no banana juice on you, man. I'm gonna come back for that stalk. Oh no, not gonna answer it. Every time I start working, somebody texts me and calls me every single time. As soon as I stick my hands in the dirt, ding, brring, ding, brring. So, cut it up on there. All right. There you go, fertilizer. I might taste one of those bananas. Hey, wait a minute, let me see what they taste like. Oh no, it's too green. Where, oh where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over, thought I found true love. You met another and you was gone. There you go. Get up there, potassium. It's hot, man. Water good. That's the key. That one's over. Let's get some sunshine. Wheelbarrow can. Music time, so. So I was all set for a full day's work in the yard. And so this morning when I took my wife to work, later I took Ray to work because we don't want her laying around on Saturday all day watching her phone. So she went to practice making change at my wife's store and supplying the, you know, people with chips and drinks and stuff. The runner. Anyway, that's part of my job too. Transportation. Anyway, I'd rather me bring them than somebody else that drives into the back of cars and stuff like that. See, there's that tree I planted. All the leaves fell off of it though. It's just a stick with buds on it. It's gonna get some fresh rain right now. Never know. It might work. Wow. It's bright. It just got finished raining. I guess usually it goes out to sea out this way, over the mountains out here. Unless there's a storm, then it comes from the sea up here. But I don't see it like that this time. There's some clouds right there. Maybe it just hovers around. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I got interfered with my working today, you know. Wanted to get the grass done, those bananas done. All I did was plant that tree, cut a couple banana stalks down, and I can't burn that because it keeps raining. No, this looked pretty good right here. They're coming along. They're gonna make, oh, they made some columns today. They made a couple columns. Ooh. Hang on. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Better than it was. Oh, got some progress here too. Oh, we got a wall. Well, this place is gonna get eat up. Chomp, chomp. Oh. Oh, the wall looks nice. Looks good. Yeah, I know that. It looks nice so far, though. Looks good. Strong. Ooh, that's gonna go over to the.
We have to bend that. We have to bend that.
That way.
That wire.
Yeah.
So that the stone and that the cement will.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice. That's some good workmanship.
My aunt asked what is your name in your blog?
My blog name, 62 to Freedom.
62 to Freedom.
Yeah.
Yep. 62 to Freedom.
Oh, the wall looks good.
Tita Wilma asked.
Hello, hello. Wow, the wall looks nice. I like it. Oh, I never wondered what the shape was going to be.
We have to bend like that. We have to bend and then
yeah.
Another like that
Right. At the top?
Until the,
Oh, yeah.
you have to bend that and then another, and then we have to finish the cement.
Right. Long as the slope is not too much like that. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, that's good. It looks all looks nice. Yep. That's a nice wall. The erosion. Hi. Have a nice day. Okay. Whew. Wait for another typhoon. Yeah. Oh, that's some good workmanship right there. I'm glad to see that the angle that they put there is not going to be too laying down, because if it lays down too much, it kind of invites the wave up there. So the more, you know, vertical it is, the better. Which they got a vertical wall right there, so that's a good thing. This is going to be some protection, but this is a weak spot right here. You see how it eats back to the trees? So it's beyond the norm, really. Already. But I'm glad they got this worked on before it took out their little gazebo. That's a good thing. You don't like to see people, you know, I tried to save this wall. I don't know if y'all, my old time subscribers, if you're not new, you know about that. I tried to dig a trench to let that river that was coming down the beach out to sea right here. I think you can actually still see a little bit of it, look. Just like a ripple of it. Where I dug from the corner there to keep the river from flowing across the fence line. Because it was coming across my fence line too. It cannot do that now. I got this block. This is a blockade. So, whew. I should come out here and dig some of the sand and put it back on the inside of my, at least up in the corners. Up in there. To cover the bottom up. Maybe I'll just let Mother Nature do its thing. This is nice up here on this bench. This patio, I got a nice big patio. That I didn't have before. Yeah. Yeah, I like this patio. It's not bad. I'm gonna enjoy this patio. Thinking about putting some shade, something you can just throw up, you know, like that Japanese shade tarp that kind of just rolls down a rope. Put to like temporary, you know, put like a flagpole up there and a flagpole down here, and just throw the tarp up there and pull it along a string. It goes between the flagpoles. And stretch it out overhead so you can get shade all the way until this time of day. You know, the flagpoles wouldn't be facing up, they'd be facing down. And that way it would cover like that. So the sun wouldn't really get you till it got down on the horizon. And by then it's fairly cool. It's in the evening, like right now. You just start to see the sunset. Then you can see the sunset, which is all you want to see anyway. You don't want to see the noon sun. You want to shield from that. So I like it. I think maybe just one side would be good enough. Maybe put a pole here. And do you really need all the way down? Maybe just between these two right here. The budget is basically gone, so I'm just dreaming about the future now, I guess. So let's roll inside, catch some coolness. It just rained earlier, so it's a little bit muggy out here. Muggy. Yeah, 62. I was pretty happy with my, it looks good. I think it's gonna help, but I don't know. You never really know until it's storm tested. So we can see what's going on, and you know, every storm is different. That's why I kind of separated, you know, put the angle on there so incoming waves can have a hard time hitting on here. And also it'll get hard to get to the sand that's going to be up on my steps. You know, that part I just built, that's all going to have sand on it when the sand shift. Like I've always told you, you know, I call this the shifting sands of Zaragoza, because that's what it does, it shifts. But it's okay. It comes, it goes. I was thinking it's just a moon cycle. It will come back, but local, you know, that works here, Ron, he said maybe a couple months. So we'll see. It seemed like faster than that last time, so. All right, I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Can't believe this stuff is burning. It's been raining every day. I figured I'd try. These banana leaves burn pretty good. The wind is blowing the right way. Out to sea. That one I ain't got to even worry about. It ain't going nowhere in that sand. This one I want to keep an eye on though. This might be a big flame. Hopefully it don't catch nothing else on fire. So that's good that the ashes are going away. That way. Perfect. Perfecto. Ay. Run, folks, run. Run, boys, run. Look at the plane. Oh my God. Ooh. A little too close to the smoke right here. Wow. Let it roll. The beach fire is still going too. Hi. What's going on over here? Gotta do it. Oh, it's a little bit of air pollution, but there's no other way. Just stuff just conglomerate. There's no way to put this in any kind of trash or landfill. You can't do it. The only garbage, plastic and raw garbage. So that's just how it goes. And everybody burns stuff like this, banana leaves and stuff. It's got to be done because they would just lay around and rot forever. And they stink when they rot too much. You got to cut them up. If you cut them, if you mulch them, they don't smell at all. I'll see you on the flip-flop. Okay, the tide is, it's not the fresh water because it hasn't rained that hard enough for the river to get on the freshwater beach to come down out of the mountains. But the salt water, the high tide has made it over this hump. It's supplied some sand here already, all along here. Very good. You see the still puddled up over here. But when a wave comes in, it brings the sand, it cannot get back. It cannot get back up. So it's just a matter of time now before it will fill this all up. It will fill up a lot. Believe you me. I like this thing more than I thought. You got plenty of places to sit here. Just sit down on got my own what do you call it, boardwalk. Can't get under my boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. Na, 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 under the boardwalk. Anyway, it won't be long. You can see the hump right here. You can't really see it but there's like a cliff right there. You can see the shadow of it. Then it gets even deeper down here where they dug it all out so they could finish it off. But it was low right along the base of here to start with because of that freshwater river that came by here. The same thing that knocked that fence down. It had to go away around my wall, so it came right along the edge here. So that's why it's the lowest. But that river can't flow here now. Not the way it did anyway. Yep. It's coming along. They're building that last wall down there on the corner. And they will make a couple more posts down there. And then around that side wall, they're already working on that too. You can see part of that right in there. So I think it's a lot better. It'll work until there's, all this will work until it's a major catastrophe. Then you never know, you know, what major cyclone or typhoon or hurricane has everything survived. You know, it looks like a nuclear bomb went off once a Category 5 hurricane or typhoon comes by. If it's near you, there's devastation. So it's not like it's just going to be a little bit or anything. It's going to be a lot. But hopefully it'll hang in there. I wore my jersey today, try to give my Vikings some good luck. 31-29 we lost. We lost our first game. You know, you got to take it like a man though. Got to take it like a man. You know, they played good. I got to give it to them. They're a good team. But we left a lot of opportunities on the field and a lot of mistakes we made and penalties and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff we didn't cash in on that we could have cashed in on. And I think we could have beat them. We could have beat them, but we just didn't. We didn't have our best day, but we had a good day. My guys did pretty good. Just too many penalties, too many unforced errors. So the sand's coming back. You see it's coming back a little bit. There's no major thing because there's no storm or anything. So we'll see how it goes in the future. But I really need to get out here to work, but I just don't feel like it. You know, the Vikings lost, so I'm not in the mood to work today.